Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to be exhibiting the top 5 worst cars and the top 5 best cars in the game. This is based on my opinion completely, not anything else. But yeah, let's get right into it. Obviously we're not going to talk about the bruh cars and stuff over there. So we're going to talk about basically what cars you should buy, what order you should buy them in, what the best cars, what are the worst cars, what cars are worth their money. So we're going to go with the top 5 best cars first. So at number 1, actually we're going to do that completely last. Top 5 worst cars. So at number 1 we have the good old Mr. Elon Musk's Tesla Model 3. This thing is the worst car ever. Look at this thing. Okay, so it's awfully slow. The acceleration is pretty awful. You hit this and you go, you spin out half the time. The handling is awful. You can't make a turn without completely hitting a wall. You get stuck. It's not fast at all. If I try and get one of my friends to kill me here, they're going to succeed just like that. And this happens. Look at that. Right, look at how bouncy it is, okay? I'm going to do some off-roading, hit a tree, do all this, and it doesn't work at all, okay? So this was number 5. At number 4, we're going to go here. Let's drive over here, okay? Let's drive. Speed, power. At number 4, we have... Come on, if we want to go faster, that would be great. Also, guys, let me know, did the Ferrari get vaulted? It might have got vaulted, but I'm not too sure. I think it might have got vaulted, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, let's get right into it. This car hasn't been vaulted, but probably should. Not worth the money, mate. Don't buy it unless you're minted and you just want a car collection. Right? This bad boy over here. See this thing? It is a tragedy. This thing is like, say, 300, 400k, right? And modded up, it is slower than the the Lamborghini, which is 100k. It is not worth the money at all. If I put suspension on normal, it is damn near impossible to climb these dunes. You will get stuck everywhere. Like, it's physically, like, it's really difficult. Like, it's not an off-roading car, let's be honest. You will get stuck, okay? Because the nose is so low. And this thing, we're going to try to do a ramp with it. I'll show you what I mean. This thing is just as bad as the next thing on the list. It's so flipping heavy that even if you get and so slow, even if you get a decent run up, let's go to the military base over there. Even if you get a decent run up, I'm pretty sure this car will flop miserably to the ground. Look, we're gonna hit the ramp, okay? Boom, gone. Just hits the wall. It's too heavy. So, number 3 on the list is the dirt bike, the renowned dirt bike. Now this thing, don't recommend buying it at all unless you're minted. Again, unless you want a car collection. Where is it? There it is. Right here. So, number 1. I'll mod it up. Come on. Oh, we're in passenger, hold on. Okay, mod it up. Okay. This thing is a damn slow thing. That, you're sitting duck, literally very exposed. You can be shot here, there, and everywhere. And again, same problem as the McLaren. Full speed, right? Boom. We are so stinking heavy that we will just sink to the ground. That and this happens. If we try and go here and try and off-road a little bit and hit something, it will completely stop. It will not climb over it like a vault or possibly a rose. It will not glitch through it. It will straight up. And handling on the thing is awful. Look at this, right? Ready? I'm going to try and sharp corner. No. Okay, I stand corrected. Not that bad. But still, this one's reverse speed is decent, which is why it's made it to number 3. But otherwise, overall, it's a heavy vehicle, not fast at all, and straight up damn awful. I mean, look at that. If I make a jump, Roadster will be able to do that easy peasy, but not this. Okay, so we're gonna go over. Okay, come on, let's go. Where is it? We're gonna go this way. Hello. What's happening on my screen? So in today's video, we're just gonna do like cars and bikes and stuff. Let me know if you want me to do a review on planes and helicopters. Let me know if you want me to do it. Look at this. I can't even climb up here. Like supposedly they're meant to have like. It's meant to be a dirt bike, right? It's meant to be able to climb things remotely, but no, it doesn't even have that much power. It's a heavy, bad for your money bike. Don't buy it. Let's see if we mod the suspension if that helps at all. Nope, useless. Utterly useless. Let's go. Okay, so number 5. We're gonna head to the museum now. So I think this is number 2. Which is the Boomer vehicle over here. This Boomer, we're gonna buy it now. But it's this thing. Utterly, it is awful. You are sitting target. It is stinking slow. It's obviously not. If you're gonna look right, let me show you. If we go back up here again, I think this is a relatively heavy vehicle. Let's try the heavy vehicle test. That's what I like to call it now. We're gonna call it the vehicle weight test. Okay. We're going to show you just how damn stinking heavy this thing is. I'm pretty sure this thing is heavier than McLaren. It's got 0 acceleration. The top speed is woeful. Literally woeful. It is to, you just don't want to get it at all. Okay, we're going to go. Ready? We're going. This thing's worse than McLaren. Ready? It will literally just drop. Okay? So if we go over to here, we go over here, and then my other problem with this Boomer vehicle, you would have thought I would have gone for the classic and said, man, that's awful. No, it's not. The classic is much more decent than this Porsche over here. They really need to get their speeds right this game, because if you look over here, number 1, hold on, let's go over here. Look. So if I'm gonna simulate robbing the museum, okay? If I buy this grand vehicle over here, if I go over here, I just zoom off, Boomer car, zoom off, bam, we go. We just rocket fuel off, we go. Okay, this thing isn't even that bad. Look, it's pretty light. It's remotely light. It can do this. I think this is pretty light car. We'll test that. We'll give it the weight test. I think this is a relatively light car. If we make the suspension normal again. Okay, so this is what most people will have, basic suspension. I ride in high suspension for some reason, I don't know, I'm extremely strange, or I'm not, I don't know, but I think this thing might be able to do it. If we give this thing full speed, yeah, look, that just does it, it only just fails, alright? Whereas, look, it can climb relatively decently as well, right? Like if we go up here, if we use a bit of rocket fuel, or even if you don't, like that, if we just use a little bit of rocket fuel there, boom, we're up. But yeah, this is one of my, and it looks decent. It looks like a classic car. It's what you'd expect, right? Even though it's a 1-seater, it's fine. Now, I'm robbing the museum, right? I am going to come out these doors, and I see this, okay? I wanna go, okay? And I haven't got mobile garage. Look at how stinking slow. So first I've got to go over here. Acceleration is woeful. I've got to bring it all the way around. And I've got to go drive, and then it hits a pothole. It will flip out. So yeah, and finally, getting to it. The worst vehicle in the game. Let's drive over to it right now. Come on, where is it? It is. Come on. It is what you might know as. Go a bit faster and I will expose it. Come on. Go faster and we will know it. Come on. Also guys, you're probably noticing I've lost like so much cash. I just bought these 2 vehicles obviously. Then I also bought, I gave away loads of safes on my live stream. So yeah, that's why. Anyway, you guys may know this thing as a soccer mom car if you're from America. A mom van. Or simply is an SUV. Yes, the SUV. That thing is absolute. It is rubbish. It costs 40,000, and you can get a much faster, much better car for a bit less. Okay, we're not gonna mod it up. Yeah, it's a big lumbering thing. It might be able to bulldoze. Okay, right, we're gonna do this. Right, we'll do a speed test next video as well. Okay, you got this. It's awful. And then bam, you mod it up, and it's just the same. There's no difference at all. Let's have a look at the acceleration. No different at all. It is the suckiest car you will ever see. Look, if I try and head up here, nope, it tips over. It is the biggest, and look, I think, wait, let me have a look at this. I've got a feeling if I raise the suspension on this thing, like, okay, so say I am driving it in the way that I drive it with the massive race suspension, right? Because I want to get over these dunes. So number one, already look at how high this vehicle is. It's extremely slow. It can go up here remotely, but it's extremely slow. I think it's heavy as well. I think this one might be the heaviest car, one of the heaviest things in it, depending on what speed it's at. Oh no, it made it. It made it. So it's not that heavy. That or it's got a good speed. It's got a good power to weight ratio. And then, okay, ready? If we go over to, hold on, where is it? Right here. This one right here. Will it make it? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, it does make that pretty easily. But now if a car comes zooming along here, we're screwed, and so is the other person. So, yeah, that is essentially my problem. Okay, so now we're going to get into the top 5 best. So, at number 5, I think it is. We're going to start at number 5, alright? At number 5, I want to say this one is a pretty decent vehicle. If we go over here, hold on, where is it? Where is it again? Hold on, let me think about this. Hold on a second. As soon as I remember, I will show you guys. Oh yeah, also, okay, you know what? We're going to add another vehicle into the top 5 worst vehicles in the game. That is it. It is a awful vehicle. These two boys over here. You got the ATV, the most glitchiest. Look at this, right there. It is awful. It is utterly awful. I try to hit this. Nope, you slide over. It's the most uncontrollable vehicle in the game. Look, if I try and do that, and this vehicle, again, extremely slow. So don't buy these vehicles, guys. They're not worth the money. Anyway, let's get in this for now. I will show the top 5 best vehicles in the game. So at number 5, this thing you have to do with the glitch. This thing's really like difficult to control, but it is this thing. The one I'm taking you guys to now does move pretty fast. It's damn difficult to control, but it moves damn fast. So it depends what you want to look for. If you look at the speed, that's the car to go for. If you but if you are a legend controller, you can buy this thing without hesitation. It's cheap. It's worth it. If you let so we're going to show you. Okay, you know what? This thing. Okay, we're going to show this one as a one-off. We're going to put this at number 6 actually. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Is it spawned? It is the Dune buggy if you haven't guessed yet. Okay, it's right there. We get it. Right, mod it up. But look at how fast I'm going. I'm going really damn fast, but look at how difficult it is to control. Bro, how is anyone going to control that? So if I put this into first person view, hello. So if we do look, if we try and get from here, we go real damn fast. Okay, it just climbs over the Lamborghini. It accelerates like a beast. I'm pretty sure this thing is impossible to control. Like no one in this world can control it. It can get a good amount of people in there. Look at this. Look at this. This is really fast. But anyway, let's get into it. Top 5 best vehicles in the game that are worth the money. So, number 5, we're going to go over to another truck. Oh no, we better not be UFO. I think this thing's got something to do with like it spins on. Like, I swear it spins. It will spin on any occasion it can think of. But I'm pretty sure it can climb just about everything as well if you give it enough strength. No, you can't. No, you can't. But let's go. Come on. So if we go over here, over to the good old truck that we call A. It's another Elon truck. It's an Elon truck, okay? The owner of this vehicle threw a rock at it, saying it was going to be impenetrable. Obviously, the glass then proceeded to shatter, but it is none other than the Cybertruck. If you mod this thing up, you can get, okay, let's see, have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold on. Actually, hold on, it could just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get 5 people in there. And this thing costs 75k. So you get 6 people, including the driver. And in the army heli, I think you can get 8 people, including the driver. So you get 2 less people for 925k less. And this thing is pretty damn fast for the amount of people you can carry. It accelerates pretty well, and it's definitely worth the money. I bought it, and I don't regret it at all. I will, if I need to do team grinding and I've not got enough money to buy the army heli, then I will happily buy this. Okay? This thing, number 5, overall it's great. It's got a good point in the game. Okay, moving on to number 4. This is the best car in the game for starters. This is the first car you want to save up for. Maybe after the Cybertruck if you want to, depending on how well you grind. That car is the Lamborghini. Move out of my way. Yeah, basically, it's 100k, this thing. Pretty easy. It's pretty damn fast. It's a thing. Okay, hold on. Let's get out. Okay. If you go fast, mod it up. This thing goes pretty fast if you compare it to, say, a McLaren, which you can buy for 300-400k more. Let's see if this can make the jump. I think this thing might go to the jump. It is damn heavy usually. But yeah, it makes the jump pretty damn easily. So yeah, I'd say buy the Lamborghini. Buy the Lamborghini. If you don't have the Lamborghini, buy it because it's fast, it's good, it's right next to the bank. If you don't have mobile garage, it is probably one of the most worthwhile vehicles in the game. Okay, number 2. This thing is mad expensive. Okay, this thing in the game, mad expensive, but so yeah, basically, this vehicle is, this vehicle is mad expensive, but it is damn worth it. It is really damn worth it because it is the most OP thing in the game. But I know it's only ranked number. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna think about my rankings real quick. Hold on. Let me think about this because, hold on. You know what? No, we're gonna leave that at number 2. I might even get number 1 actually. Anyway, basically, so if we go over to, so basically, we're gonna place the Chiron, the Bugatti Chiron, at number 3. Okay, so this thing looks amazing. This thing has, I'm pretty sure it's the only one with an interior that you can look at. It's really fast. It's right next to the bank. It's 500k, but if you're good at grinding, it shouldn't take too long. It's worth the money. It's really difficult to. It's not that. It's difficult to control. But it's not that difficult to control. It gets you places fast. It looks damn nice. I'm sorry. This thing is the prettiest car in the game. I love this car in real life as well. I've seen this thing a couple of times, and it is a pretty car. It is a pretty car. This thing has a I'm getting too technical now. Sorry. This thing has a V12, I think. V12 6 litre, I think. We'll have a look at that. I'll confirm in a second. But yeah, that's pretty lit. So that's the car. And the last thing. Okay, number. We're gonna put number 2. Let's see. Number 2. Let's think about this. You know what? We'll put. Okay, we're gonna put this at number 2 because it's expensive and it's definitely worth it, but it's expensive. And the other one that goes at number 1, that's damn expensive as well. That's a bit more expensive than the Chiron, but it's much faster than both the cars. Obviously, that one's more OP, but okay, right. If you haven't already guessed, number 2 is the Volt bike. If you haven't guessed already, now this thing it costs 1 million in-game cash. Now for a lot of people, that's a lot of money to get. So, but if you can get it, if you press E and space at the same time, you get a glitch which lets you control it. It's mad going over hills and stuff. Like this thing can get anywhere ASAP, like faster than every single other car in the game. This thing is the fastest car in the game, probably, in terms of getting places. But if you're doing a straight drag race, this thing isn't the fastest. This thing is definitely worth the money, but it's 1 million. Then other thing, 600k, fastest vehicle in the game, best vehicle in the game, in my opinion. It is the Tesla Roadster. This thing is the god vehicle. Look at this. Look at this thing. Braking is absolutely mad. Look, if I go all the way, over here and brake, look at how fast I brake. So yeah, guys, this thing is 600k. I recommend it a lot. Anyway, what I bought was my order of buying, in case you guys wanted to know, was I bought the Lamborghini first, then I bought the Roadster. Then I didn't buy it because the Roadster hadn't come out yet. But okay, I'll tell you what I would buy right now. If I had to restart my whole jailbreak career, I would buy the Roadster. I'd then grind for the Lamborghini, then the Roadster, then I'd grind for the Army Heli, then I'd grind for the Volt bike, and then I'd buy the Chiron, and then I'd just start collecting all the cars. But yeah, I'm probably going to do a speed test video as well, with every single flipping car that is in jailbreak right now. That will be a long video. But I'm going to do it. Every single car. I will try and get every single car, and if they've been vaulted, I will also try and do that as well. But we will do it leaderboard, and I will create a leaderboard, guys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.